So, have you ever really stopped to think, I mean, what happens when our best medicines, antibiotics, just stop working?
Yeah, it's a sobering thought.
Right. When those infections we thought were basically solved suddenly outsmart every single pill we throw at them.
Mm-hmm.
And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi scenario.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's knocking on the door right now, a simple infection, becoming untreatable, maybe in our lifetime.
It is. It's a truly daunting challenge, actually. And it really forces us, I think, to step back and reevaluate, well, everything about how we approach health.
Yeah.
It really begs that fundamental question, what if? Instead of just hitting diseases with stronger and stronger chemicals,
Yeah.
what if we could actually reprogram the body itself, its own healing ability?
That phrase reprogramming disease,
Yeah,
that really jumps out. It's the core of this, isn't it?
absolutely.
And it's exactly what Dr. Sanjay Rout gets into in his, frankly, visionary new book, Code Cure, Reprogramming Life Beyond Antibiotics. We're using that as our main source for this deep dive.
Right.
And honestly, reading through it, it doesn't feel like just another health book. It feels more like, I don't know, a blueprint, a map for a whole new era in medicine.
Yeah, a blueprint is a
Yeah.
good way to put it. And a key concept he introduces right off the bat is what he calls FutureDose Medicine.
Okay.
He pitches it as this next generation hybrid approach. And what's really interesting, I think, is how it pulls together fields we usually keep separate.
Like what?
Well, you've got cutting-edge biotech, obviously, but then also principles from quantum science.
Quantum science. Okay.
Yeah, and even wisdom from ancient healing traditions blended with the precision you get from AI-driven diagnostics. He literally talks about creating a new operating system for health.
Okay, wow. That's a lot to take in, an operating system for health.
Yeah.
When you talk about reprogramming life and this operating system,
Mm-hmm.
what does that actually look like? How does it work?
Well, the picture Dr. Rao paints is one where your body's own biocode, you can think of it like the software running your cells.
Right, the basic programming.
Exactly. That code can actually be updated, but
Yeah.
not, with the usual broad spectrum chemicals that hit everything.
Which is pretty much our current model, yeah.
Right. Instead, it's updated with these really smart, adaptive, incredibly targeted therapies. He argues this kind of system doesn't just paper over symptoms, it actually aims to restructure health right down at the fundamental code level, the cellular level.
Okay, so restructuring health itself.
Mhm.
How do the cells even respond to that? What's the mechanism?
That's the fascinating part. According to Code Cure, they respond to very specific, precisely programmed signals. Yeah, delivered through incredibly tiny nanodoses and what he calls biologically intelligent therapeutics. So imagine maybe using specific frequencies or energetic patterns to communicate directly with the cell, maybe telling it to correct a misfolded protein or switch on its natural repair pathways.
Well, it's less about attacking and more about guiding,
Oh,
instructing.
precisely. It's about empowering the body, guiding it to heal itself from the inside out, basically by giving it the right set of instructions.
Okay, and if we're talking about reprogramming health at such a fundamental level, that naturally leads to thinking about the bigger picture, right?
Yeah.
The whole medical system, the pharma industry.
Absolutely. Dr. Rout definitely doesn't just focus on the individual cell or patient. He sees this triggering a massive shift, a seismic shift, really, in the whole pharmaceutical landscape.
How so?
He describes a future where pharma isn't just, a chemical factory churning out pills.
Right.
Instead, it evolves. It becomes more of a living, learning hybrid system, one that actually works with your body's own intelligence.
Instead of sometimes working against it or overriding it.
Exactly. Working with it, not against it.
I have to say, some of this, it does have a bit of a science fiction ring to it. Reprogramming code, quantum science.
I know what you mean. But what's really insightful in the book is that Dr. Rout stresses these aren't just like wild theories he cooked up. He points out that these ideas are already starting to take root. You see hints of it in innovative biotech labs, in the work some really pioneering doctors are doing, maybe quietly, and even showing up in new patents being filed around the world. So Code Cure isn't just dreaming. It's trying to connect the dots on these things that are already developing, bringing them into focus for us.
Okay, so grounding it in reality.
Yeah.
Which brings us to you listening right now. What's the real takeaway here? Why should this matter to you?
Yeah, good question.
I think this deep dive, using Dr. Rout's work, it's especially for those of you who've maybe bumped up against the limits of current medicine
Right.
or felt frustrated by chronic issues where the answers seem lacking.
Right, people looking for something more fundamental.
Exactly. If you're someone who gets the basics of biology, but you're searching for truly novel, forward-thinking solutions, maybe solutions that work at that deeper code level, this is for you. It's for the researchers out there, the practitioners wanting advanced tools.
Health entrepreneurs too, definitely. Building what comes next.
Yeah. And maybe most importantly, it's for patients. People who might have heard the words, this is incurable, or you just have to manage it.
And, connecting to that, Dr. Rout really brings out the human side of this, the emotional core. He makes it clear that healing isn't just cold, hard science. It's tied so deeply to the human spirit. He shares these really powerful stories in the book, like there's an account of a patient told their condition was basically irreversible,
Right.
who through these kinds of novel approaches found a level of recovery, real sustained recovery, they never thought was possible. Or just think about that simple, profound joy when a parent sees their child bounce back or an older person gets their mobility back.
Yeah, those moments are everything.
They are, and he frames it beautifully. True healing isn't really a war, a battle against disease. It's more like an awakening.
An awakening, I like that.
Yeah, and with that awakening, he's not just offering vague hope. He's laying out tangible strategy, actual science, and honestly, a pretty urgent call to action.
Okay, so wrapping up this part of our deep dive then, our mission today has really been to explore these insights, these innovations, and the potential applications that Dr. Rout outlines in CodeCure.
Yeah, trying to understand what it all could mean for your health personally, but also for the future of pharma and really the whole global medical system.
So as we start to wrap up this deep dive, let's hold on to this core message, the future of medicine. It's not something we just have to passively wait for anymore. It feels like something we can actually start to design, to intelligently code, and maybe begin to live. Right now, Dr. Sanjay Rout's CodeCure, it really comes across as more than just a visionary book. It feels like a toolkit,
Yeah, a practical toolkit for fundamentally transforming how we heal, how we even think about disease, and definitely how we innovate in health.
Absolutely.
So if you're listening and you feel ready to look beyond maybe some of the outdated treatments and you want to step into this world of, intelligent healing, this book really offers a profound new perspective. It's worth checking out.
Where can people find it?
You can grab your copy of CodeCure pretty much everywhere books are sold, physical bookstores, online retailers, all the digital platforms. And for something special, like a signed collector's edition, you can go directly to drsanjayrout.com.
Okay, good to know. And what if people want to engage even more deeply, maybe for their organization or their work?
Yeah, for those looking for that deeper engagement, Dr. Rout also runs an exclusive health tech consultation program. It's designed more for, let's say, elite clients, institutions, research groups.
The trailblazers.
Exactly, the trailblazers who are actively trying to build tomorrow's medical ecosystem. You can find out more about those opportunities on his website, too. drsanjayrout.com/consult.
Got it.
And we'd also really encourage you to, join the conversation that's growing around these ideas. Share your own thoughts online using the hashtag CodeCure. And you can follow @CodeCureBook on social media for updates on events, interviews, maybe global workshops down the line.
Great. So lots of ways to connect. And maybe the final thought to leave you with is this powerful idea from the book itself. Because the cure, it isn't just coming someday in the distant future. The idea is it's already coded. It's waiting to be unlocked. And understanding that starts with you.
Yeah.
Because the future of medicine isn't just prescribed anymore. It's reprogrammed. And that reprogramming starts with CodeCure.